Hi, I'm ag journalist Roy Roberson. I'm talking with tobacco grower Mel Ray and soil and plant technologies product specialist Stephen Speros. We're talking about Mel's experience using Quicksol, soil and plant technologies' premier soil amendment product.
By treating the plants in the greenhouse, and we transplant it to treated soil the Quicksol's already there, and been there some situations 2 weeks, ahead of transplanting. I think makes a difference in the way the plant starts, the way it grows off.
So once you get them in the field, what schedule do you use for Quicksol then? When do you put it out and at what rate?
I put out in the field that I didn't gas, I put out 30 ounces. And then I came back with the 10-ounce application after we set it, or about 2 weeks after we set it, 10 or 12 days. Then another 10-ounce application at lay-by, and one 10-ounce application over the top after we topped and suckered the crop, after we had it cleaned out.
He got innovative and changed the way we put it out on the bike. And
the land that I treated, that I didn't treat with a fumicant, I put the 30 ounces, I put it in with a knifing rig. I tillivate my beds. I pull my beds down with a tillavator and knife it in a 6-inch band on each side of where the plant's going to be drilled into the row. The land that I did put the fumigants on, I did a 20-ounce rate in the dirt with a 6-inch band with a knifing rig that knifes it in the dirt. And I like that. I think the more you can knife in, the better you'd be. I wish you could knife it all in.
And you you put it in with the cultivator too.
Yeah, put it in with the cultivator.
So
the lay-by I put in with the lay-by rig. I sprayed some ahead of it and then pulled the dirt up to the plant. And then the last 2 applications I spray over the top. But I like it in the dirt. I told Steve that I'm not sure that I won't put all mine in the dirt this year. Every ounce I put out, I may at different times up to lay-by, put it in the dirt. I really think putting a treated plant in the treated soil, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, Steve told me, he said, Mel, wait till you get 3 years in this and come back and plant the bike in this field that you've incorporated this Quicksol in. And I'm excited about that because I really believe it does move through the soil. I think it mellows the dirt out. That field right behind us right there, it's a cloddy field. When they dug that big canal, they threw the dirt in that field, and it's always been hard, especially on this end. So I put extra in that field because Steve said, and you could go out, I had the biker planted there, you could go out there and take a clod. It still had some clods in it, but you could take that clod and bust it with your hand.
Yep. And
that was, I told Steve, I called him, I said, man, it's amazing. I said, you're right, you can, and you could. So I believe it's active in the dirt, and if it stays there, and I believe what Steve's told me, everything I've read about it, I think is correct. And,
so you also see that it makes stronger plants better?
Oh yeah, the plants are healthy. Yeah, with this right here, we had 4/10 of an inch of rain in 11 weeks right here, and my tobacco, you could tell it needed water, but it wasn't like it was starving. It wasn't pencil sharp, but you could tell it was getting sharp. And when it started raining, it filled out. It was amazing. And I attribute the way it held on and stayed healthy was from Quicksol. Because I did apply a little more to these particular fields here because of the dirt, the kind of dirt it was.
Mel, was it you that sell the plants and you saw it? The guy got the wrong ones, got the Quicksol ones, and he called you and said, what the hell did you do to these?
Yeah.
Was it you?
Yep. The year that they sprayed those in my greenhouse, I was selling to one of the guys, and I was in the field planting or whatever. Anyway, guy called me and said, Mel, what did you do to these plants? I said, what do you mean? What's wrong with them? He said, there's so many roots on. He said, it's hard to get out of the tray. He said, they pulling the tray off the planter, trying to get them out of the tray. There's so many roots on. And I said, I don't know. I said, which house did you get them out of? And he told me, I said, those are plants I treated with some Quicksol, a new product. And it was to a guy that's married, a big farmer in South Carolina that's married to my first cousin's daughter. But he was tickled to death, so now I treat his with Quicksol every year, or this year.
That's
Yeah,
good.
he called me. He said, "What did he do to these plants?" I said, I thought he was calling to complain, not to compliment.
Yeah. Yeah, you ought to, if you show him, Mel, that thing that Heinegger did where he did the strip test with the corn, where he took the quick saw into one first right, second right, third
Yeah,
right.
he showed me.
Yeah, you
He
saw
showed me that. Yeah.
That pretty
Yeah,
much
traveled in the-
pretty much tells you that
That's
it
right.
travels
That's right.
because
Yeah,
you
showed
can
me
see
that
it
this
in there.
summer when me and Ellis and Darryl.
Yeah,
you
that's
showed me
right. Yeah.
that's amazing because that
It
proves
is.
that it moves in the soil.
Yeah.
I had a field. I did an experiment with the field and used no gas. But used a high-rated quick saw for nematodes because Danny had told me about a guy that was doing that, and you know, sometimes you wonder if you're putting too much stuff if we're killing the tobacco because it's literally just a weed. So you wonder sometimes if you're putting different stuff that's working against the good stuff or the bad stuff. You know, I mean, so I put no gas on that farm. Didn't treat it with any chloropic, any kind of Telon or anything, and I made 380 some pounds to the acre on that farm.
That's big. You typically, what would you shoot for yield wise?
2,600. Yeah. I had several farms until the excessive rain came that I harvested 28 to 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And I attribute a lot of that to quick saw. I really do. I got a friend of mine that I brought two guys over that are good farmers that do things the right way, put the applications the way they're supposed to be put, 2 days apart or 3 days away from anything else. And the guy in the kind of really, he thinks a lot of it is yield. He had a super crop of tobacco, and he thinks a lot of it's because of quick saw.
Now, do you actually use it in your greenhouse?
Yes, I do. Sure do. Spray it. Yeah, we spray it. Gosh, I can't remember. I have to look at my books. I think we made 5 applications this year of 8 ounces per house.
8 ounces per 5.
Yeah, every
rate.
application we did an 8 ounce rate per house, and I seed 4 greenhouses every year. I sell plants and some Pythium that's not as big of a problem in greenhouses with quick saw. I didn't even use any TerraMaster this year for Pythium that I usually use. Had some of the prettiest roots. I think we do a good job with our plants anyway. I got a Hispanic guy that takes care of them, and he really does a super job. But I sell a lot of plants to other farmers, and they mention the roots and how many there were and how pretty and white they were. So one of those greenhouses represent 150 to 160 acres of tobacco. That's the plant population in per greenhouse. And you know, I don't know what to say to someone that doesn't have it. I think you should try it. I would encourage anyone that farms, grows any crops, to give it a shot. Let somebody come out and show you what to do, tell you how to apply it and the rates of application, and give it a shot. I think if 25 ounces is what we need to buy, I said 40 won't hurt it because there's some good stuff. And if I'm gonna get residual from that next year, 2 years from now, I'm all about it. I won't plant any more tobacco or peanuts without quick saw.